Bars for politicians, open up, be optimistic. Getting DT out of that office, that's the only mission. Take a straight shot, no chaser, listen to this station. Anytime you got a problem, gotta solve them complications. Now what's realer than crime in the D? These politicians in sports, they tell you who to be, but they don't talk about the drop that's in our pockets, or how we got it hard keeping power in our sockets. Real life is social media, check Wikipedia. Detroit City, hella cold, the city got anemia. Yeah, this a place where everybody wanna be like Jigga. Easiest way to get that Skrilla dealer, pull a trigger. They won't let me leave Detroit, but they claim they don't need us. I got love for my city, the hustlers and divas. I take a shot and won't chase it.
This T.
It's Percy P.
It's your motherfucking nigga, J Rock.
All day.
The devil on your motherfucking shoulder.
Alright.
He turned.
As fuck. At the clubhouse.
Bitch.
And this is Straight Shot No Chase. Make sure you subscribe to our podcast right now on SoundCloud.com. And follow us at Straight Shot No Chase on IG.
Straight with an 8.
Straight with an 8 on IG. And Twitter at SS_No Chase. Shout out to our sponsors, Taliban Tea, Tone AK Scott at Oops Entertainment, Jerk Island, Great Lakes Sports Bar, Jill Gill's Closet, and 5daymealprep.com.
Shout out to you.
Yep. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and segue into our topic of the day.
Can we talk about your week first? I don't want to go into that right now.
What did not happen this week? I've been extremely busy. I did nothing.
Working them bum buns out.
Nah. You mean like working out? I thought you meant something.
Y'all didn't do shit this weekend? What y'all do this weekend?
I was man freaking down this weekend, man. Ever since Friday, I had a few symptoms. So I stayed in the house for 2 days.
It was a bug going down. Or going
It was going to catch up to me eventually. I got caught out here a couple times last week with next to nothing on. So it was just a matter of time for me, and it finally caught me. I was in the house from, Saturday, Sunday. Monday I came out a little bit, had family in for out of town. I didn't even get a chance to see them. I felt super guilty, but I just couldn't get myself out. Yeah, so I'm doing better now. I feel like 80%. Still got some little throat mucus stuff going on. We'll be alright though.
Well, you stay your ass over there.
Niggas die every day, B.
You are the most negative
What did I do
person.
this weekend?
Please.
I was involved in a community event on Saturday at Ecorse High School. It was a little dope, little event. They had some people come out with job opportunities, DTE, Comcast.
For the students or for the community?
Apprenticeship?
Oh, that's
entire
sweet.
community event.
That's sweet.
So it was dope, give back a little bit.
That's what's up.
Everybody give a fuck about y'all.
You do a lot for your
I
community.
started watching The Wire with my little downtime. Man, that's about the greatest shit ever so far.
The Wire is the best show to ever come on TV.
I haven't watched it, but you and Jazz about to have me watching it.
It's super dope.
There's never been a show better than The Wire, dog.
I'm such a Breaking fan guy. Breaking Bad. Yeah, that was my shit. But The Wire is definitely getting a run right now. I'm on season 2.
It's binge worthy.
So 8. Hell yeah, it's binge worthy. You be all in. And it's good that you ain't got to wait for the next episode. Like, I can watch it all the way straight through.
And that's what, I think they say he started on like a soap opera, but my man's Michael B. Jordan was in there.
Yeah.
He was a little kid up there.
There's a whole lot of dudes in there that end up popping off.
Man, you gonna listen, when you watch TV now, you gonna be like, that nigga was on The Wire.
Yeah.
Oh, that nigga was on The Wire.
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't got the she.
Yeah.
You ain't got that yet.
Omar, old weak ass boy, that's just so funny.
He's a great actor. I don't know his name, but
I really like Wood Harris.
Yeah.
I really like
Avon Barksdale.
his character and what's his name?
Stringer Bell.
Stringer Bell, yeah. They dope.
I didn't even know the nigga was from England until after the shit.
Because he's got an English accent, a plain American accent in the Wire.
Yeah, but shout out to The Wire, shout out to the producers, all the actors, everybody was in The Wire. Cut that shit up.
Yes, sir.
That was my shit right there.
Yeah.
Love that shit.
So now you can talk about what you want to talk about, Tasha.
excuse me, I'm sorry. I just didn't do shit this weekend. I was sick just like you. I went to the cigar bar. I think the cigar made me sick. I don't think I had the flu. I think think the cigar just made me sick. I'm throwing up all day Saturday.
I ain't never had a cigar before you.
I wanted to try it. I wanted to be like, oh, I haven't had a cigar before. It was all good Friday night.
You know which one you had?
I don't know.
Because you can't throw up off a cigar.
I know.
Yeah, I definitely felt queasy off of a cigar before.
The next day or the day of?
Yeah, pretty much the day of, but the next day don't kind of do justice either if you was doing it wrong.
See, the day of I felt straight. We was at Red Coat in West Bloomfield. You good? And then we had went to Churchill's next door to the cigar bar.
Oh.
It's nice in there.
Churchill's next door to the cigar bar?
It's in West Bloomfield. It's right off of I don't know what that street
So
is.
the Churchill's didn't have the cigar inside?
Yeah, they did. That's what I'm saying. That was the name of the cigar bar. We were next door at Red Coat Tavern.
And then you went to, what's the name, to have cigars?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You didn't eat at Churchill's?
We had some drinks. Drinks was good.
That shit's fire.
I woke up with a nice little tab.
Yeah.
Seeing I don't remember nothing, but it's okay.
Yeah, they definitely taxing.
So, we can go into the topic that you decided to choose this week.
Abusive relationships and why do people stay with them?
Right. What J-Rock said.
Yeah. Abusive relationships.
What made you pick this topic?
Because a lot of people in abusive relationships. I figured we can give them some help.
My lungs still hurt.
Oh, come on now.
You know how I feel about it.
No, we don't.
Well, how you feel, right?
Like my nigga BG said.
What do you say?
Bat a bitch quick, that's the model I follow. Toss the bitch through the click, that's the model I follow. If you real, hold the whole life in the palm of your hand. If you can't control your hold of me, you ain't no man. Bitch, stay in line like the white strip in the middle of the street. Bitch, get out of line with me, she getting the ass beat. Yeah. I'm lying.
Yeah.
I was about to say. Yeah. Oh my God.
Talk that talk.
Is that how you feel about it?
No, I don't actually respect dudes that whip girls' ass. That's kind of weak to me.
You ever know somebody that was in an abusive relationship?
I've heard people tell me after the fact that that dude was kicking my ass. Like, bitch, what you stay with him for then?
Right.
That's just my initial reaction because I don't know what it's like to put my hands on a woman, and so it's hard for me to sympathize with somebody who stay in a relationship when a dude pound on them. I just don't understand it. I don't understand how you find that as love. A lot of women go through it though, so I'm gonna hold back on my opinion a little bit.
You picked the topic.
I know I did, but now I'm bitching out.
You 100% bitching out.
You can't throw
I'm
no chase in
bitching
the
out
shot.
now.
Ain't no
I don't
chasing
want
in
to get
the
in
shot.
trouble.
I don't understand how you don't understand how women stay in those relationships.
I have no
I
clue.
don't.
Are bad.
I have no clue.
Me personally, like, I only feel sorry for the woman the first 2 times. Like, the first time that's fucking fucked up. Like, he a bitch ass nigga. Like, but I can understand you thinking, okay, maybe this happened and it was some extenuating circumstances. Maybe they was together for 5 years, 10 years, and then all of a sudden it just happened. So she stick it out like, this ain't really him. Now the second time you do it, that's your dumb ass. If you stay after the second time, that's your dumb ass.
I can't. Do you want to give us your opinion, Tasha?
I mean, I actually, being a women and gender studies major, we focused on this, and it's more emotional than you guys are really looking into it.
Possibly because I don't have emotions.
That's what I'm.
So just because you physically hit doesn't mean that it's not emotional. So yeah, he physically hit you, but then it's like, oh shit, I'm sorry, my bad, I was caught up in the moment, I'm sorry. All right, first time, and then do it again, and he's sorry, and he's showing all of those emotions that you wanted him to show prior to y'all getting into that argument and prior to y'all having heated conversations. And then it's just like a cycle, because for the person that is being abused, they really love that person. And for the abuser, it's a control thing.
Right.
They want to control that person and keep them around. So they feel like by physically and emotionally abusing them, that's how they're gonna go ahead and do it.
And it's like a threat that if you leave me, then it's gonna be a lot worse.
It's gonna be it might not even be that. I mean, we can take it. We don't have to talk about somebody that's in, a situation where they can't get out of it because of financially. Let's talk about a woman that's financially stable, a strong woman. You looking at her, you're like, why would you stay with a man that's hitting on you? But most women they feel, they want to feel secure in their relationship. And this woman that's strong, she has everything. She's got money. She's financially independent from this man. She could leave anytime she wants. Maybe she loves this person so much, they bring something so much more to the table that, being hit or being emotionally abused to this person is very little compared to what they bring to her when she's not being abused. You got to really look at it in a more broad sense. I know it don't make sense to y'all, but it's not gonna make sense to anybody that's never been in an abusive relationship. You can't just be like, oh my God, I'm out. That fucker hit me, I'm gone.
Yeah, but the same way you know people who are prone to stay in it. I've seen a dude just act like he wanted to act wild, and a chick get the fuck on. Like, okay, you're crazy. I'm not dealing with this no more. Mm-hmm. And the love was still there. But at the same time, she loved herself enough to know, like, I deserve better than somebody attempting to pound on me.
And that's the thing. Some people don't
where does daddy
find that love
come in?
all the time. Like, going back to the woman that is financially independent and a strong woman. The epitome of a strong woman. Maybe she's been in relationships where, she feel like she never gonna find that love, and then she finds this man. Because you got to think about it, it's a buildup. Yeah, nobody's gonna just come out and just be beating your ass the first time you meet him. So this man was so good to her. Then out of all of a sudden, he shows his real side to her. Yeah. You always, when you're in a relationship, people get in relationships to hold them and keep them together. You don't get into a relationship where the first time somebody do something that you don't like, you just gonna walk up and leave.
I'm a different breed, I guess, man. I'm in a relationship to be happy. And I always had a thing where it's like, outside of my first relationship, it was always a situation where I never put nobody in front of me no more. You know what I'm saying? I always give myself that initial love to where if I feel like I'm being wronged in this situation, then I'm out. Okay, and so I ain't never had no.
Where did the fighting come in for your relationships, though?
What fighting?
You saying it's a checklist. If this person ain't hitting this checklist because it don't coincide with
fighting,
your happiness.
Where does fighting come in at? Oh, that's.
And not fighting like physical, because that is what we talk about. But
I'm not gonna argue. I'm definitely not gonna be in no physical altercation with no woman. And the first time that I feel like I can put my hands on you, we're done.
But that's not. I'm not talking about physical. Where are you metaphorically fighting for this relationship? Like,
I'm not fighting.
Okay.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm not doing the back and forth thing. We're not about to do this insecurity thing. I'm just not that person. If I have to argue and fight with you on a daily, weekly, monthly basis,
it's not about arguing and fighting.
I don't do that. I'm not doing it. Everybody's not meant to be together.
I agree.
Let's find somebody.
But you're never gonna find that out if you just cop out so quick.
Why not? Why try to change somebody to be who you want them to be?
It's not about change, because when you get in a relationship with somebody, you're not gonna really get to know that person up front. People play roles when they first get into relationships because you don't want to put all your cards on the table, and that person don't want to put all their cards on the table either. You have to mutually come to a common ground of trust. It takes time, and if somebody's not meeting your checklist, it's like you just gonna cop out and just be like, yeah, I'm done.
Yes.
It's that simple for me. I just.
Why am I still in this situation if
we talking after? Let's say
really
you talking in a situation where you dating somebody for what, a month, 2-3 months?
Yeah, I guess y'all just getting to know each other.
What'd you say, man?
I'll say what you say. Like, why am I wasting my? If I know I don't like this about you, if I know I can't deal with that, why am I trying to make this work? I don't want you to change to be who I want you to be. I want you to be the motherfucker I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want you to change to be something. Because at the end of the day, you either gonna revert back, or you gonna resent me for it, or you gonna do the shit behind my back anyway. So I would rather have the person that's already the shit that I want. I ain't trying to change nobody to be what I want.
I think that women and men are a little bit different. I think women will more so try to.
But I don't think
will more so try to fight to really see, like, really fight it out to the end, to really make sure, like, this is just not seriously meant to be. And I don't think that just goes for relationships. I think as people, when you hard workers, you need to, when you are up against something and you really want something, you need to fight for it and decide, you know, you can't just cop out. Like, if you have a dream and you wanted to be a business owner, you're not just gonna be like, oh, this ain't work out.
See if
So
y'all was married, Tasha. I can see if y'all made it to marriage or something. Then it's like, yeah, nah, I should put a little thought into it. But when you dating,
you never gonna know what you don't like and what you won't tolerate if you don't really stretch it out to the end with somebody. That's just all I'm saying.
Yeah, but I think when you come to that point, you've pretty much endured some stuff that you don't like about this person, but you've decided, okay, I can deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a breaking point. It's some shit you can deal with. Like, I don't really like that about them, but I ain't really tripping about that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's absolutely some shit that you like. What? No, I ain't fucking with that. No.
I think everybody has that, but when you in a relationship with somebody and it's an abusive relationship, usually people that get into those type of relationships have confidence issues and things like that.
Right.
And when you meet somebody that is really actually treating you good and they're doing all the things that are on your checklist, and then out of the blue they turn to the fucking Hulk out of nowhere, it's just like it's a culture shock. It's just like, wait, what?
And women,
like, what just happened?
women too. And when y'all turn into Hulk, it's not just a physical abuse from a man perspective, but women can get litty too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can get, you know, a dude come in late or something, and then you want to do the whole, when your phone? Let me see your phone. Then it start a fight, and now it's like, hold on, baby, what you need to see my phone for? And all that. So it go both ways. All I'm saying is, and I don't think me and Rock are I don't think we speak for most men, because I think most men gonna do the exchange thing with you. But I'm telling you, from my personal experience and my standpoint, I don't have zero time for bickering back and forth, altercations, not being able to come home and just be free and be happy to be around you. I don't have no room for that. I want to be happy 100% of the time that I'm in a relationship.
But that comes with communication.
Yeah, but I'm not in a relationship to be fighting.
So how do you feel like women emotionally abuse men?
Just the nagging thing, the whole, you know, like, it's one thing for dudes to not have ambition, and you on him about not bringing what he need to bring to the table, so to speak. Well, I think that's what a lot of relationships go through. Somebody pulling too much weight. But
do you consider that emotional abuse when your parents are on you all the time and they say the same thing?
About getting your life together type stuff, and then you hear it from your woman?
We talking about your woman right now. You just said that when women are constantly on their man about not having ambition and, you know, going out there and things like that. We're gonna talk about that.
Okay.
Is it the same thing when your parents are on you and talking about stuff? You ain't got no job. You not doing nothing with your life. You know,
no, that's
what
love.
are you?
That's come from a place of love. That's love coming from your parents, and it is from your woman too. All I was saying is, it's one thing to encourage.
It depends on how it's coming though, because I think what you talking about is y'all get into an argument, and all of a sudden like, and fuck you anyway, yo broke ass, you can't do shit.
That's what I was talking about.
You know what I'm saying? It's a different push. It's a different intent on it. Like women, let me tell you something about a motherfucking woman that I'm sure you know. A woman knows how to push a motherfucking button.
Absolutely.
They know where them bitches at, and they eat quick to push them. So, and that's a form of abuse. Like, especially if you know you can push this button to get me so angry that I'm gonna do something that's outside of my character.
Yeah.
That's abusive.
But I don't see how y'all are characterizing women nagging men as a form of emotional abuse, but your parents do the same fucking thing.
But
what you just said, that's not nagging. That's
you flipped
assault.
it though. You flipped what I had said. Y'all never came and y'all never explained how it's different from what your parents do and what
that's
your women
that's
do.
Encouragement. That's love. That's coming from a place of love and encouragement.
Because women don't always talk about putting a man down during an argument.
We're not talking
That's
about
not what
that.
we're talking about though.
We're not talking about that, Tasha. We're talking about the abusive type of women. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's not abusive. Your woman like,
big,
well,
loud,
you know what, baby? I
heifers.
think you should go to this and get your resume done. And that's not abuse. That's your woman standing next to you trying to help you, push you to be better. But when she like, yo, broke ass, you can't.
That's what your parents say. Yo, broke ass. You need to get your broke ass out my house.
Who parents say that?
Well, I don't know what parents. I mean, I've heard parents say that, but if you stand with your mom, are you in a relationship? Like a serious relationship?
No, but it's a form of emotional abuse. It doesn't matter if you are in a romantic, intimate relationship with someone or if they're your parent, your friend, whatever, is either emotional abuse or it's not. And y'all said nagging from your girl is a form of emotional abuse. And then
we didn't say nagging from
your girl. He did say that.
No, Tasha, you're not listening to what I'm. The form that I'm trying to.
That's what I was trying to get you to explain.
We ain't picking up what we putting down.
I'm 100% picking up.
No, if a dude's sitting there and he ain't pulling his weight, you gonna hear something, and that's not grounds for terminating the relationship. It can be. Maybe you be like, I want to step away from this and get my shit together, and then I double back on you. You know what I'm saying? You still available? We double back. I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna be in no relationship with somebody talking shit all day when I can't come home and just relax. And the world is hard enough.
I got it. So you saying that a woman that comes down on her man because he ain't got no job, it's okay for her to leave that relationship?
Yeah.
That she shouldn't fight for that relationship?
Not if it ain't worth fighting for. If he ain't got the provider in him, then what if
he doing the best that he can do?
Then you stick with him. That's if he ain't kicking your ass.
But didn't you just say that some relationships are just not worth fighting for if you have a checklist of things and they not meeting that checklist? I'm just trying to figure it out.
You ain't gonna figure me out. See, the problem with
I'm not trying to figure you out. I'm trying to figure out the things that you're saying because they're not clear.
I can't speak for most men in this situation, Tasha, because I'm so zero tolerant. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm zero tolerant when it comes to a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to fight. Period. I don't want to fight. I don't want to hear this shit all day. If it's something that is worth hearing,
you don't want to discuss.
It ain't about discussing. It's about I don't want to fight.
What's the difference between a fight and a discussion?
Because you attacking me with words and shit, that's a fight to me.
So we fighting right now?
No. But you couldn't be my woman though either. Nah, hell nah.
But at the same time, it goes the other way though. Like a man might say, you know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't abusive. I ain't never hit you. But niggas say crazy shit.
They be emotional. I'm not discarding. I'm not saying that women in relationships that are constantly down on a man that is not a form of emotional abuse. I am not saying that at all. I'm just trying to be clear that when your parents do it too, and y'all want to say that kids are weirdos, that is a form of emotional abuse when your parents are constantly coming down on you because you are not living up to their standards. And that's the whole point of a relationship. When your mate is not living up to your standards, you tend to be emotionally abusive to that person. Is that not what y'all was saying?
At the beginning of a relationship, we talked about this many times on this podcast.
I'm happy to know you remember.
Beginning of a relationship is always the key. You know this shit when you got with him. So, you know, what you arguing with him not for.
What if you got with him and then he lost his job 2 months into the relationship?
Right, then you find a way to work it out.
If
constructively find a way to work it out.
Okay.
If you like the first 2 months and the first 2 months what you liked about it wasn't him buying you shit and spending money, hell yeah, you work that shit out because you now found somebody that you vibe with. If it ain't about the money.
So your standpoint is work it out regardless. If we got differences and stuff.
We are human beings. When you go to work, you are depending on your job. If you just in a dead end job, you probably don't need problem solving skills. But as human beings, if you want to be successful, you need to have problem solving skills. You can't have a checklist for everything that you do in life and expect that you just go check the box and everything's gonna be okay. You can't do that for your relationships, and you can't do that for things that you do in life.
I've been working for 35 years.
I disagree with you. I think you can do it.
Because you just said that if you got a checklist for a relationship and you're not meeting my criteria, I'm done with you. You zero tolerant. All right. So you meet a woman, you got a job, and 2 months into the relationship, you lose your job. Now you ain't gotta be buying her stuff and everything. Yeah. You're just showing that you can be a provider. Yeah. You're showing it, but you don't have to be cashing out because we know you're not gonna do it because you talked about it on the Groupon episode. Yeah. So we know you're not gonna be doing that.
Yeah.
You lose your job, and she's supposed to be like, oh, well, box number 8. You ain't got no job no more, so I guess we're not gonna try to work this out.
But it sounds like that him having these tons of money wasn't a deal breaker for her.
It's not about you guys being equal, which I have talked about, and y'all put me down on that. It's about two people being equal in a relationship. You equally have a job. Now you don't have one, and I have a job.
So me not having a job means I'm what? I can't provide?
Nope.
What if I got savings?
It's not a part of the checklist. You don't have a job now. It's not on the checklist.
What if I have savings? What if by the time my savings ran out?
Just that makes you a hypocrite. It's not on the checklist. My checklist means that my man need to have a job, and you ain't got no job no more. You lost it.
I'm talking about fighting, and you talking about a check. I'm talking about
because
fighting on a checklist.
I'm proving a point, and the point that I am proving is that there are reasons why you fight for your relationship, and there are reasons why people stay in abusive relationships. It's because you want to make sure that you are absolutely sure that that person is as shitty as you think that they are, and you need to leave that relationship. And that's why people will draw it out, because they find things to keep that person to stay with them.
I agree.
Well, stay, Tina. Shit.
Yeah. And like dude in Dearborn, what did he do? Didn't he just didn't he kill all the kids? Old boy was kicking old girl ass in Dearborn. Tied the kid. He killed the 2 kids she had previous. Then he put his 2 kids that he had with her in the car, put them in the garage, turned the car on, and suffocated them with gas fumes. This is what sticking in an abusive relationship gets you. People are too judgmental. People are judgmental and hypocritical. And when people reach out to you for help, whether it be for little stuff, this is humans. When somebody comes to you and they might ask your opinion about something, secretly they asking your opinion because they want to know how you're going to react to the situation. And if you're in an abusive relationship and I ask for your opinion on something and it doesn't show that I can trust you to come with you and stuff, I'm going to shut down and not tell you anything. That's cool.
And if you're in an abusive relationship, you don't have nobody to turn to. The police aren't going to protect you.
Why not? Why you can't just see? This is where we're going to lose each other.
You picked this topic?
Yeah, I know I did. And it's because it's a frustrating topic for you.
It's super diverse.
The same way you give me the back and forth. I cannot understand why, when you feel like you have to call the police on this man because he's abusive in any type of form, if you feel like you have to call the police, then it must have been that deep. Why the hell are you sticking around trying to find something good out of him? That shit should be over.
The crazy part was this would be the same bitch that'll leave a job because they boss keep fussing at her about taking their break.
Yeah.
But you won't leave for your safety, especially if you got kids. Like that's crazy as fuck. It's crazy to me. It's crazy.
What if that woman ain't the breadwinner? What if the man is the provider?
You shouldn't have put yourself in that stupid situation.
Wow.
I ain't gonna say that.
Wow.
I ain't gonna say that, but
and usually the women that are being abused are in those situations.
Absolutely, I agree.
Usually
they are. They're dependent. They're dependent.
Man,
a lot of times.
I know plenty of girls who got good ass jobs that getting their ass beat.
And are those women that have good jobs leaving their jobs simply because they don't like their boss?
I don't know.
Well, that's what you just said. But the women that usually are leaving their jobs because they don't like their boss, they don't really need that job because they have a provider at home. This is just a job for a supplemental income.
Okay, but if he fucking dump you, what you gonna do tomorrow?
You stuck. You gonna beg him back even if you kick your ass.
Yeah, so you just gonna no, that don't make sense. There's another option. There's fucking there's shelters around this bitch. Like
but men know that too.
If you need to
I'm actually proving I'm proving y'all point, but y'all are just y'all have tunnel vision that you just don't even see it. If there is a woman that's is she's so easy to leave her job, as you say, because she don't like her boss, and you like, well, she's just gonna be back with that man that's beating her the next day anyways. That shows that she's.
Ain't nobody said nothing like that.
I didn't say that.
I didn't say that.
You just said she gonna run right back to him. Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
I said because
she's dependent.
Because she's dependent, then she's prone to run back to an abusive situation. That's what happens a lot of times. I agree. But women gotta find their independence. Like, you don't let no man strip you of your.
Not every woman that's in an abusive relationship is codependent on.
No, but we're talking about all these different scenarios, situations. You know what I'm saying? And you said the majority of a lot of women who are in abusive relationships are pretty much dependent, and the man is the breadwinner, and now you got the one up on him.
It's a control thing.
It's absolutely a control.
Yes.
You can't give up your control. Is what is. I don't want to have this topic just to sit here and bash women that get their ass.
Some women are okay with gender roles. Some women want to be a wife and a mom and a stay-at-home mom, and I'm okay with that. I'm not knocking women like that. It is very hard to be a mother and a wife. That is a full-time job. But you also should not be controlled by your spouse because you are a stay-at-home mom and a wife. So you pulling all the coat strings and the purse straps and all that. And you saying that she codependent on him, that doesn't mean anything. She's taking care of home. She's there to cook for you. She's there to cook for your kids. She's there to make sure the house is clean. She's there to entertain when you guys have guests over. She's there picking up kids from practice. She's doing things.
Now, if all this doing things warrants you getting beat up the next day or the same night,
we don't know why that man.
Then that's rooms for terminating the relationship. There's no reason to stick around with something.
And guess what the threat is? So she terminates the relationship. Yep, she leaves.
Mm-hmm.
And then he takes her kids.
How you gonna take the kids?
Because he the breadwinner. She ain't got no job. She ain't had a job in 5 years.
Now if she been doing her due diligence as far as police reporting and shit like that, then how you gonna get the kids?
And on top of that, the court is not gonna award the man the kids just because she don't have a job.
No.
It's hard as fuck.
They give her all type of aid before they let him keep the kids.
What if she ain't got no house?
They'll make sure she get one. They'll put her in.
So you telling me that the judge is gonna be okay with this woman leaving him and then going to a shelter with their
absolutely.
kids?
Absolutely.
Before they let her and them kids stay in an abusive relationship, yes they will.
Listen,
and that's just how ass backwards the system is. Which we already know that because we watch the news every day. It's not helping no type of minority, whether it be skin color or gender. They're not helping anybody.
No. I agree. So where we at with this?
I don't know if you pick the topic.
Yeah, I just think women need to, women in abusive relationships, they need to find their power. You know what I'm saying, and not relinquish what's more important. You know what I'm saying? Your pride, your dignity is everything. You don't let no man take that from you.
A powerful woman don't get a man. Let's keep it 100.
Why not?
So what you gotta be? What you mean a powerful woman don't get a man? Oprah got Stedman.
I think Stedman got over. Let's keep it 100.
Okay.
Men are intimidated by powerful women.
What man?
Y'all already said that y'all don't speak for the majority, so don't give me this. Just because.
Hold on. Because we don't speak for the majority, I mean you do.
Yeah, come on now.
No, they don't.
I love a woman.
Y'all always talk shit about women that be like, well, I can do this, I can do that for myself, and I can.
I love women
that you keep referring to. Hold on, let me find this box.
I don't know who you talking about. We're gonna have to go back and listen to some of these episodes.
What the fuck is this? Where is this box that Tasha got me in? I
didn't say y'all. I wasn't talking about y'all two. I really was not. Y'all are two different people. I didn't say y'all. I said men. There y'all go with that tunnel vision again. Y'all hear what y'all want to hear.
This is where I wanna wrap up at. Men who beat women are cowards, and y'all need y'all ass kicked. Personally, women who stay in abusive relationships. I'm not saying that's been abused in a relationship, but women who are just trying to make it work after a dude beat your ass, then you got some mental issues you need to get fixed, worked on. That shit ain't never been cool. That shit ain't never been cool. Alright? You gotta go get yourself fixed up.
I'm so glad that you said that.
Yeah.
Because we're actually gonna move this in another direction in this episode and go to shots fired.
Yeah, you go.
Shot fired! Shot fired! Shot fired! Shot fired!
We're gonna talk about Fab allegedly striking Emily.
Absolutely.
And we know how much you love Fab.
Yeah.
So is he a coward?
If Fab put his hands on Emily, then he's a coward. This shit ain't exclusive. But we know goddamn well that shit ain't happen.
See, here's the thing with me.
Fab put his hand on that hoe.
That what? Say it louder. Thank you, J-Rock.
I spell it.
So the woman who had his kids is now a hoe bitch and lying and saying that he struck her.
Only time will tell. We'll find that shit out in the coming days.
They've been together, I don't know how many years. Let me put this out there. They've been together, I don't know how many years. He openly accepts her daughter that she has with someone else.
Yeah.
They have 2 kids together.
Yeah.
And you think that she that money hungry, that she gonna call the police, knowing he always on the internet.
Yeah.
You think she gonna call the police and file a report on something that's false?
Yes. Absolutely. Yes, I do believe. Because a woman's, because this is one thing that always gets
She
overshadowed.
took back her power though.
This is what always
She
get
called the police.
Can we play this out? Can we
Oh.
role play this shit?
And
Who's this bitch you fucking with, nigga? Who is this bitch calling your phone?
But Fab been fucking hoes.
Right, yeah. And
Come
now he playing the family life all of a sudden, right? He been doing the real good family thing. Let me tell you something. Cheating ain't a crime. Alright? So if he got caught up with a bitch and whatever he did, it's not a crime. So for her to attack him, what she should have did is move the fuck on. Like I've been saying. He doing some shit that's contrary to your checklist. Get the fuck on. I don't care how long y'all been together. Now you done forced the man to potentially resort to some physical whatever happened.
Fisticuffs.
You know, and now you want to see him make him out to be the bad guy. I can't see that happening, but like I said, we can
Why
find
can't
out.
you see that happening?
Because he just don't have that persona. I don't see that in him, but you know, who knows? I can see she's a combative bitch though, from what I seen.
No, she's a very mousy type. She rarely ever talks.
Well,
She was
on
cool
Love
with
and
as long
Hip
as it was season 2. Cool. You gonna need me one day.
And if it's Sunday, that money gonna be money.
I said this at the beginning. People play roles, and she was okay with playing her role. So I don't
So keep
understand why
playing your
y'all
role.
think that she would lie about being struck.
Well,
And I'm not saying that he did it. I said allegedly, but I just don't understand why y'all think that she would lie.
But here's the thing.
That's what bitches do.
For me, it's never okay to strike a woman.
Ain't nobody above the ass whooping.
But sometimes it is understandable that a woman was struck.
Mm-hmm.
What I mean to say is that you can't just attack somebody and expect them not to react.
Nobody said that.
No.
Y'all are jumping to conclusions.
We
Nobody
not.
said that she attacked him.
Okay, but we don't know what happened. And
Exactly.
that's what I'm saying.
We ain't know what happened.
But why y'all put words into it? TMZ only said that Fab was arrested because he allegedly
You try
struck
to use
Emily.
that as
And
all I said to make your point.
All I said was there is some circumstances where it might be understandable. We don't know what happened. If she jumped on his motherfucking back, was scratching him in his face and shit, it ain't cool to bitch elbowed her in the nose. Get the fuck off me. You gotta get the fuck off me.
Just like
Now, if he stood over and then started cold cocking her after he got the fuck off me,
I don't think
then
it's
he
ever.
then Fab looking weak.
I don't think it's ever okay to hit a woman. I'm sorry.
So-
You can leave. You can leave. You can leave. You can leave.
how?
You can't leave your own house. He got multiple houses. He
No,
ain't gonna
right?
stay there.
Listen
No,
what
I
I'm
agree
saying.
with that. You can leave.
Yes, you can't. Listen,
And you can never come back. But you talking about holding on to the damn relationship.
Remember, you got a checkbox. You got a checklist.
Yeah,
bro.
if I feel like I gotta hit you, I'm done.
Yes, he could have left. I'm done.
And he probably did
Bye.
leave, and then she called the police and
Fuck
said he
that,
hit.
because then he put on Instagram 2018 is breaking my heart. That's the most pussy shit I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, so he a
With
pussy.
a heart emoji.
Oh, he a pussy
It was a
because he
broken
left.
heart emoji.
Exactly.
His heart was broke.
He a pussy because he left.
Man, fuck that shit.
Alright.
No, because
just
you
don't
said, you just said, again, because you don't listen to what you say. You just said, yup, if she hit me, I'm walking out the door and I ain't coming back. Well, obviously, he wants that other thing back because he put on Instagram, 2018 is breaking my heart emoji.
I said that I don't think I speak for the majority of men because most men gonna stay in the situation too. But if you call the police on me, now it's no turning back from this.
You just said that women need to call the police. I just
They
told you that
should. They should. But before I'm different
I
because
just
when
cannot.
when
This is why I did not want to talk about this.
I'm trying to speak for the majority of men, but I can't. It's hard for me to do that because I'm so zero tolerant. Most men like the bickering back and forth. Most men put up with a lot of shit from a woman because of love or whatever. I'm saying I don't have that in me. There ain't enough. It ain't enough love in the world for me to be sitting here arguing or fighting. I don't care if I fucked a chick. I don't care if I cheated on you. Cause that's what this. We know what the hell
Y'all will
going
sit
on.
here and bicker and fight over a fucking dice game.
Who?
Niggas. And you want to tell me that you want to sit there and have a educated
It's
conversation
not
with
an
your
educated
woman
conversation.
so that y'all can be on the same page because that's considered a
hold
fight.
on. When has the conversation about cheating ever been y'all sat down and went over point pros and cons?
Never.
Sometimes it can be a pros and cons if y'all have an understanding. You've already did it 3 times.
Yes, it is pros and cons, but y'all ain't never sat down unemotionally and just sat down and talked about
You
this
don't
shit.
know that. You don't know what's going on in people's bedrooms.
Neither do you, Tasha.
I didn't say I did. I am just literally proving y'all point. That is it.
It proves my point.
I prove that y'all are hypocrites.
I'd be a hypocrite.
And you like to circle back on things that people say. And then try to twist their words up, and I ain't having it say because I ain't drunk enough.
I just wish you would please help me understand my hypocrisy.
Nope, because I do not want to talk about this damn subject no more. Moving on. Facebook, listening to your conversations through their app. Again, we are on Shots Fired, not your hustling. How you feel about that? Because I know you got a Facebook. Did you delete it?
I definitely went in my settings today and got my microphone on.
Okay. According to SandraRose.com, Facebook has been eavesdropping on your phone conversations in order to serve you more targeted advertising.
That's very true too.
And Mark's ass is just ghost.
That's very true. Every single time it seemed like everything I was just mentioning or thinking or saying, it all of a sudden started popping up in my news feed to like on some salesman shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless, I don't care if we talking about Jordans, we talking about houses, then Truly are popping up, Jordans be popping up, we talk about shopping all of a sudden.
Now, did you look at that stuff? Because you know when it's in your cookies, it's saved. So if you looked it up previously, it's gonna pop up on a feed on the website that you was on.
I have clicked on something previously, and at different times, but I don't typically click on anything on Facebook to do shopping and shit. I'm never intrigued by seeing ads on Facebook, never. It's like something I just kind of see and I just scroll right past it. But I do realize that microphone shit could be true because it just seems like everything I want is always so accessible, or anything that it's just like, why is this popping up all of a sudden? I was just talking about this.
It saves your cookies. That's
but
what I'm trying to
no,
say.
I'm talking about from the microphone perspective. It's like if I'm talking about shopping for a car, all of a sudden some kind of auto shit might be just in my news feed. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So
you talking about your actual feed, not like an advertisement banner.
No, it's in my feed. Like I scrolling and it's just there. Like on Instagram too.
Me personally, I ain't doing shit that the government interested in anyway, so I'm cool. Hey, motherfuckers, I'm talking about peace and y'all motherfuckers know where they got the $5.99 coupon at. Let me know.
Oh my God.
Shit, I ain't mad. I mean, I wish y'all would pick up on these conversations where I'm asking about these orange cards and send me some of them motherfuckers.
What the fuck is an orange card?
Don't even worry about it, Tasha. You ain't from.
All right.
Half price at Kroger. That's what an orange card is.
Don't worry about it, Tasha.
Moving on. 6 Howard University employees allegedly embezzled $1 million of financial aid funds during 2016.
What's worse about that is the fact that the money was dedicated for underprivileged kids to attend Howard.
Yeah, black students.
Put them under the jail. Peace.
And one of them was a student. You know these were actual students. So they were going to Howard.
But they wasn't really students.
No, they were not. Yeah.
They were taking classes so they could get the discount and get more money back on the refund.
Right. Man.
They worked for university.
That greed factor, man.
I hope they put that on American Greed. Shout out to American Greed. That's one of my favorite shows.
What the hell is that?
You didn't watch that show on C? Is it CNBC?
Something like that.
I think it's CNBC. It's so good.
Kwame was on there before, wasn't he?
Kwame was on there. That was a good ass episode. Yeah. All right. Larry King is on board to repeal the Second Amendment. According to TMZ, Larry backs the theory that the Second Amendment was pushed by Southern senators who wanted to fend off potential slave uprisings.
Nothing bothers me more than you hearing people talk about our constitutional rights and all that shit. I think all that shit need to get burnt up and redone over. This ain't 1800s and this ain't the 1800s no more. Things have changed. People have changed. America has changed. Mm-hmm. Let's stop going with all this founding father BS that happened back when niggas had horses and didn't have communication, and you know what I'm saying? And black people wasn't even part of society like that. Colored people didn't even have no place in this other country.
Please don't use that term. That's dated. You want to talk about the founding fathers and burn this? Come on, boy.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's
you know,
because I
want to include Hispanics in there too, though. I want to include them in there too.
Then say minorities.
But that's why I said colored. Because I was speaking of everybody of color.
Colored means black. Just say minorities.
All right.
God damn it.
Shit.
Yeah, I agree. So you on with Larry King?
Yeah, man, get rid of them damn. I think if you get caught with a gun, you should get the death penalty. How about we just get rid of all the guns? It's the worst shit ever. What the hell they need guns and bombs for?
Don't you got
the problem with that is.
Huh?
Don't you got your license?
Yeah, I got my pistol license.
So what you want to get rid of them?
I don't need no damn gun. I'd rather not have it. I got it for protection. I don't want to have
She
it.
gonna samurai your ass when somebody fucking
Yes.
to your house.
Go to Jamaica doing that bullshit. Chop your fucking head off.
That's a machete. But
And they chopping and it works. It's effective. They don't need no guns down there.
Here's the problem with all this gun control, repeal and all that shit. The people that's doing this shit ain't following the law anyway.
Yeah.
So like, what's the point of changing the laws and shit?
White people running around killing every goddamn body.
like the person who's gonna shoot up everybody is not putting in the application, waiting 3 days, going to get the shit, then going to shoot everybody. No, this motherfucker getting a gun illegally anyway. So what the point? What was the point? And then while Larry King talking about some shit, he know good goddamn well it ain't gonna happen in my lifetime or my kids' lifetime.
You just so
Ain't nobody repealing the Second Amendment.
No, it's not gonna happen.
Well, actually, they talking about repealing it, and then they caught him on the street
I'm
and
sure
asked
they are.
his opinion.
I'm sure they talking about it just so they can have a conversation so people will shut the fuck up.
But you know what I think?
The NRA is too fucking powerful
Way
to
too
repeal the
powerful.
Second
Way
Amendment.
too powerful. That's probably one of the most powerful entities in all of America. You can't get them to put the gun. You can't get them to say domestic terrorists for nothing. They don't.
If Jack McCoy couldn't beat them on Law and Order,
You
then they have
can't.
to.
You can't fuck with.
That was an episode for real.
There's 3 people you can't fuck with. You can't fuck with the NRA.
FBI.
You can't go fuck with the pharmaceuticals, and you can't fuck with big tobacco.
So
It's
FDA.
Oh, Madman, that's a great show.
FDA.
I tried to go up against them.
They ain't
Let it-
having it. Everybody
let it
that
go,
come up with
big
some kind of cure, anytime they come up with a big cure to some shit, that motherfucker get lost.
Nigga,
They
Yeah.
don't hear about him no more.
Nigga, they killed Dr. Subi, nigga.
Sebi dead, come up with the cure for he got the cure for everything. They like, you got to go, old man. Get your ass on out of here talking that cure shit. We don't make money curing nothing.
We good with Larry King?
I'm good with Larry King. I agree.
Ear hustling.
Shut up already. Damn. Shut up already. Damn.
Sarah Huckabee. So she was Sarah Huckabee was quoted, according to Gossip, saying something that is a local matter and that's something that we feel should be left up to the local authorities at this point in time. That quote was in regards to the deaths of unarmed black men. She said that those are local matters, not national matters. Speak on it.
Topic is way too deeper than this episode can go. I don't feel like talking about it right now.
We don't have to talk about the deepness of it. Let's just talk about the superficial part of it. Why does the White House feel in a press conference that they could just push aside what's going on in America with unarmed black men being shot and just saying that it's a local matter so they don't have to talk about it?
Specifically to answer your question, is because white kids aren't getting shot by police. That's it. When white kids start getting shot by police, then it won't be just a local matter anymore.
But I don't really feel like they touched on the march that we had 2 weeks ago that much. And I don't feel like they talked about what happened in Florida that much either.
Because we just go out here and we hoot and holler and we try to, we do all our little hollering after somebody get killed and then it die down and then it's over with. The cop go to, he get tried, he get exonerated, and then everybody go back to, hooting and hollering again, and eventually it get forgot about. That's the cycle that we in. We as black people need to make, I'm not a racist, but it's a part of me that really feels like we need to have our own, like we do need to separate ourselves from everybody. We need to get our shit together first. We need to start coming up with some standards of living, and then we can commingle again. We need to get our shit together as blacks. I wouldn't mind a whole thing back to Africa. Let's get the fuck on.
Pee on this Marcus Garvey shit.
Man, I swear, man, this shit is just, it really takes a toll out of me sitting here talking about this.
Did you feel this same type of way 2 years ago when we had a black president?
Yes.
That we all needed to go back to Africa?
We weren't getting killed like this 2 years ago though under Obama administration. Trump and his whole little crew, this is like an agenda. It's like, hey man, kill their ass. They put up a fight, kill them. Our lives don't mean nothing to them, But at the same token, the same argument get double back on us is, well, they killing each other anyway. Yeah, true, that's true indeed. We getting killed every day in
No,
our own neighborhoods,
because it
but
don't
this
matter.
is the difference.
Don't feel guilty for that because they kill each other too.
No, but this is the
The
difference.
white kids are killing each other in school, so
Yeah,
it's the same thing.
the murder rate is the same, but they try to make it seem like our crimes seem more heinous, but they don't realize we in ghettos and projects and we fighting for survival essentially. But not only that, the person who did the killing goes to jail, gets tried, gets murdered, and he does life in jail. But these cops keep killing our kids, and they get he was scared and feared for his life, and so he go get bonus packages and get retirement funds and all type of shit, and then he go and live happily ever after. While the mother is still grieving her son, the family, the community, and nothing happens. But that's why I say, like, as blacks, man, we need to hit the reset button on ourselves and come up with a plan. I don't know what can happen about that, Tasha, but I tell you, it take a lot out of me to talk about it. And I'm just like, when you see the stories flash on the news, it just like, you get desensitized to it. Like the Sacramento shooting of recent, it's like, yeah, I know about it, but I ain't put too much energy into it. I was watching the funeral today, and it's like same old. Like, ain't shit gonna get done. If the cops can shoot somebody 20 times for holding his cell phone, and he don't get no time, what are we talking about here? Like, until some innocent police or some innocent little white kids start getting killed, then ain't nothing gonna change.
I don't agree with that. I don't think you can make it a whole black and white thing. I get what you're saying as far as our community and them not really caring about us or anything, but from what I'm seeing in the news about a homeboy in Florida that's being tried too, it's not like they just dismissing that. I don't see that he's gonna get off on that.
What about who got let off this week, Rock? Yesterday, the dude who killed Alton Sterling.
Mm-hmm.
That shooting was in Louisiana. Alton Sterling was in Louisiana, if I'm not mistaken. That cop got let go. This is yesterday.
What they're doing now is they're at the point where they said, okay, we'll arrest him to quiet the crowd.
Yeah.
But once he goes to trial, there's no press to the trial.
The one guy got sent to jail though. The South Carolina shooting guy. The one who was shooting dude in the back.
He wasn't a police officer.
The cop, yeah, he was. The cop that was shooting dude in the back and it was on video.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the old man that killed the little boys at the 7-Eleven or whatever.
No, I'm talking about the cop that on video the dude was running from him. He was shooting him in the back.
But you gotta remember, if you're going up against a jury, it's a jury of your peers, aka exactly their peers. So if they not gonna agree with that, of course they gonna let them off.
Yeah. Man.
That's all I'm saying. You cannot make it so black and white because it's just so much gray. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I agree either way. It's not.
But this got dollar signs attached to it though. This is
more black than gray though.
Yeah, this is us starting it. Like we start using our dollars a little bit more wisely, we'll start getting their attention. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's all it really takes. Like, take your money from them. You know what I'm saying? Stop spending with them.
That's not a way. That's not the best way. That's the only way. That's the only way you're gonna make some heads with. White people only see green. Like I've been telling people for quite some time now. Like, I don't think we have well, we do have a black and white problem, but it's more of a have and have not problem now. Like, it's more about who has money and who don't. Okay, you poor, we don't give a fuck about you.
You can go die somewhere. If life was a game that money could buy, the rich niggas would live and the poor niggas would die.
When you quote music, that's the only time you sound educated. Tamar Braxton on the Steve Harvey Show. According to the JasmineBrand.com, Tamar went on the show and said that she changed the way she looked for her husband, Vincent Herbert. She explained that he loved blonde hair and fair-skinned women, so she bought wigs and wore them. Now, if y'all don't know, because y'all don't follow anything, Tamar shaved her head off. She rocked a baldy.
She looked like a fake-ass Kiki Wyatt.
Don't hate on her. I think she looks beautiful. And the reason I wanted to bring this up today is because, do y'all agree? Do y'all think that when you're in a relationship, long term, that you change your appearance to fit the person?
What you think I'm gonna say?
You think a different way every 5 minutes. So I don't know what you're gonna say.
You don't take a woman's independence away from herself. Like, what about what she likes? Like, you like my hair blonde?
No.
Like, okay. Did she take any blame in the shit?
I can speak of it.
No, let me I'm gonna cut you off. intentionally this time,
Thank
right?
you for saying intentionally.
This is
'cause
intentional.
You do it.
Yeah, this is intentionally this time. Every time a woman break up with somebody, why they gotta go through a drastic ass hair change? And now she blame it, huh?
They not broken up.
Why they ain't broke up?
They trying to work it out.
She work it out for what? The shit ain't working. Get the fuck on. Anyway, no, I'm just talking shit. But the dramatic hair change, women always do this shit when they break up with somebody. My problem with what you just mentioned is why she gotta blame him for it? Like, you just wore your hair how he wanted you to wear it? Like, what type of low self-esteem shit you got going
How's that
on?
low self-esteem?
Is because you blaming him for not being able to be yourself.
Negative.
If she's blaming him, like, I have a problem with that, but I don't have a problem with her saying that she was wearing her hair like that because that's her husband. Right?
No, I don't either. But if you gonna
Oh my
blame
God,
her-
you don't know where
listen
you would
to
be.
If she gonna blame him solely for her hairstyle, like now she cut her shit off and she hold on. First of all, Tasha, if she wants to wear her hair bald all this time and I'm your husband, hell no.
When I walked in here,
I
what did
don't
you
know,
say?
bald
Oh
head
my
chick.
God, what is up with your hair?
Tasha, I'm saying that to create conversation.
And you said it on the last episode.
I don't give a shit about your hair.
Obviously, I ain't your woman, but I'm just proving
just
a
conversation.
point. I'm proving a point.
No, she's
that
bald.
Exactly.
She didn't take the wig off and start rocking a press and curl. She went bald. What are we talking about? She's bald. She don't have no
Men
hair.
don't like women with natural hair. It's not the point that she went bald. It's the point that she was wearing blonde hair, long blonde hair, because that's what her husband liked. So she wore it because that's what he liked. She didn't want him to feel like he needed to be attracted to other women, so she wore the stuff that he liked.
Hold on, but now you're playing to her insecurity though.
It's not an insecurity thing. I think that as women, when you in a relationship,
how is it not?
let me
Insecurity, low
talk.
self-esteem.
When you're in a relationship with a man, you want to be attractive for that man.
And so you only wear your hair how he wants you to wear it, so he not attracted to the girl who
All
wears
right,
hair
bitches,
like he
go
wants you
ahead,
to wear it.
eat what you want, get
Oh,
fat,
my
don't
God.
go get your nails done, don't get a pedicure, don't go get bikini waxes, because
This is
you
why
can
you
be free
leave.
and
This
be
is
whatever
why
you want to
This
be.
is why you don't change. This is why you don't change who somebody you don't change
It's not
yourself,
about- it's not
or you
about
don't try to
changing
you don't try to
yourself.
you don't try to mend yourself into
She
being what
didn't
somebody
say
wants
that
you to
she
be. Be
don't like-
yourself.
she
If the
didn't
nigga don't like
say-
you, you get the fuck off.
She didn't say
I
that
don't
she
wear that.
don't like wearing wigs, and she didn't say that she didn't like wearing the makeup. She just said that, hey, I just wore those colored wigs, and I wore wigs more often because that's the type of stuff that my husband likes. And as a wife, I am there to please my husband.
Let
So,
me ask you this, Tasha.
oh my
What
fucking
was
God,
the,
I really am scared to answer this question. But what
what was the gist of this what was the rest of this conversation about? What was the rest of her interview about? Why she after she said that?
What do you
Was she
mean?
blaming? Was she putting the blame on him?
I think they were asking about her changing her hair and things like that, and she was just like, "Yo, I used to wear these wigs because that's why I wore them. Vince liked them, and I wanted to wear them because Vince liked them. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I don't wear weaves all the time because my boyfriend don't like weaves. He's always like, "Yo, I think you look more attractive with your natural hair." I like weaves. It's a protective thing for black women and their hair. But if that's something that my boyfriend likes and he finds attractive, and I want him to find me sexy, then I'm gonna wear my hair the way that he likes it. I don't think that means I'm insecure.
Permanently though?
Nigga, you just said that you like women that like wear wraps. I don't remember what episode number that was. And that's the same fucking
preference.
thing.
That's my preference.
As most men.
But you know, goddamn well, my wife wear weave.
And did you see how long her hair is now? Because
It
she
look
wears
real nice.
protective
But
hair.
up until today, she's still wearing weave. And am I complaining, sitting here telling her, I don't talk to her about her hair. I hate when she asks my opinion on her hair. Don't even ask me. Do what the fuck you feel comfortable with. If you like it, I love it. That's how this shit gonna go. You like it, I love it. I'm not gonna tell her how to wear her hair. You got to wear that shit.
Vince did not tell her how to wear her hair. This is exactly why I brought this up. I really wanted to hear y'all's opinion. He didn't tell her to wear her hair like that. As a woman, she wants to feel sexy for her man. And the thing that I don't like about, not necessarily you, but you, is whatever.
They can't see us say the names.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. J-Rock. The thing that I don't like about you, P, not necessarily J-Rock, is the fact that anytime it's a man and a woman discussion, you feel like the woman is weak. Anytime she does anything that doesn't feel like it's a strong woman in your eyes. Anytime she's taking a sense of control and power of her life, you see her as a weak woman. And just because Tamar is a very strong person. Just because she wanted to wear her hair some way to make her husband to be sexy to her husband, I don't see that as a bad thing.
But see, there's a difference though. It's a very subtle difference, but there's a difference. If you saying she was saying that she wore it to be more attractive to her husband, that's one thing. But when you say that she wore it because she didn't want him attracted to other women, now there's a subtle difference for me though.
Because that's.
I think
get out. Y'all picking because when you in a relationship,
yes, I'm absolutely picking.
You shut up, then. When you in a relationship with somebody, you don't want your mate to be attracted to. Shut up. God. Attracted to someone else.
That's unrealistic.
No.
So
you gotta
unrealistic. Oh my
hear
God.
me out.
I'm attracted to every type of woman. I don't give a fuck what color hair you got.
I said attracted.
You ain't gonna be able to keep up with the hairstyles I'm attracted to.
Oh my fucking God.
I like everything.
I'm done.
Because
we're not gonna get anywhere.
No, we're not gonna get into. You know why? Because it's always gonna revert back to what I said.
I'm talking about attracted, attracted.
But I'm talking about in a relationship. You are not the only woman I'm gonna be attracted to.
No.
I'm attracted to every fucking girl. I like short hair, long hair, weave, blonde, red.
You playing devil's advocate because you know
no,
what the fuck I'm saying.
I know what you're saying, but but people blind like you. Men are attracted to everything. We like all women. We ain't just attracted to our women.
Attracted to men too.
It don't matter what the fuck Tamar gonna do. Vince still cheated on her. With the blonde hair and all.
So what? That's a moot point. It doesn't matter.
Why it don't matter? She was trying to be what he wanted her to be and still cheated.
Oh my God. She wasn't. She was not. That's what all I'm saying is that
she said she didn't want him to be attracted to other women, so she just went ahead and rocked the hairstyle that he liked.
This is why I could never get married.
And I'm telling you that dude's gonna fuck regardless.
I swear to God. Anybody that knows me
knows. He's gonna fuck everything.
I do not have
bald head bitches over there on, man, bald head hoes all off the north end and everything. They getting the D too. Niggas don't give a fuck. They fucking everything. It don't matter what their hair look like. Tamar ain't doing herself just by rocking that blonde hair for Vince. And women, you shouldn't do it either. Wear your hair how you want to wear it. Nigga gonna fuck around anyway.
I don't even know if I want to bring up the next one because it's another woman and man topic, and I don't even know if I want to bring it up.
Say that damn shit.
According to SandraRose.com, Boosie Badass wrote on his Instagram after watching Anderson Cooper interview Trump's mistress or jump off, whatever she was, Stormy Daniels. I'm sick of these groupie bitches, this is quote, always trying to get money after they fuck and don't get shit. He then said, it's all, and quote, it's all about the money. It's the new quick hustle for hoes. You wasn't saying that when your mouth was like this, and then to pick up Stormy with her mouth.
Take that rock. Take that rock.
I mean, yeah, kinda. If you wanted some money, you should have said that up front. Like, why are you exposing what we did? He ain't break no crimes.
Where's the crime in cheating? When did this shit become a fucking federal offense? Now she come out because she had sex with the president. Now what? She's supposed to? He owe her something? Now this is where I do feel hurt. If the threat was there, which she in the interview I saw, or the piece of the interview I saw, she said somebody came up on her and they threatened her about speaking up on it when they had a non-disclosure or whatever. Like she was paid to keep quiet.
Yeah, you agreed. First off, you agreed to have sex. Then you agreed to keep quiet about it. Go ahead, Pete.
And now you talking about it as if he did something wrong. Like he the president. Yeah, you ain't as a president. There's certain standards you're supposed to uphold. But that nigga too. Trump ain't shit but another man too.
And it wasn't while he was president.
But I thought you were about to say this is not why he was married. But he was married. But at the same time,
and can we not call Trump a nigga?
I didn't mean to. I definitely didn't mean to. I apologize for that. I didn't mean to. He's an asshole. He's a piece of spam. Okay, a spam piece of asshole.
Mr. Hypocrite. Let's just say you wanted to say Trump's a man too.
But at the same time, there was no crime in what he did with her. So her whole point of coming out, Boosie right. Like, fuck her.
And on top of this, in the interview, the bitch basically admitted to, okay, like, I probably did give him some pussy because I thought he was gonna give me the show.
Because she said she wasn't attracted to him. That's all she said. I'm not attracted to him. I didn't really want to do it, but I did it.
She said
She was being a hoe.
it probably helped that I thought he was gonna give me the show. That's why I had sex with him. She admitted to it.
She was being a hoe, and now she want to come out and air his whole little thing. I ain't a Trump supporter from a long shot, but guess what? She could keep all that little dumb shit she talking about.
I mean, I'm sure 60 Minutes paid her. And I'm sure she gonna write a book. So
Yeah,
I mean,
all that little and all this help with him not getting that second term, but you know it's good that it's coming out from that perspective. But at the same time, like it's so useless, Tasha. I'm sorry, baby.
I'm not commenting on that because y'all done already pissed me off on this show.
Okay.
It's
unfortunate.
I
That's
did not.
unfortunate.
I'm gonna say for the record, did not want to talk about the domestic abuse topic because I knew where it was gonna go, and I have a degree in women and gender studies, and I
do
do
too.
not. No, the fuck you don't, and I don't agree.
I do too.
I
I
don't
got a
agree
degree.
with the way the conversation.
I got
is.
hold on. So you
bonafide-
mad at us because
I got a
you
bona fide degree in
I'm
shit,
not. I'm
Tasha.
mad because you weren't pulling back all the layers, and you didn't understand.
You think
it.
I'm not speaking from experience, though? See, that's your problem. You
No,
don't think
because
I know about what I'm talking
I
about.
asked you, did you? And I asked, did you know of anybody in an abusive relationship?
Yeah, I know.
You
My
said
mom was
something.
getting her ass whooped
You
all my
said
life. What you talking about?
People came to you after the fact.
First of all,
it don't matter.
I know this shit- I know this shit from personal experience.
That, and we're gonna move on to IG Glow Up for the week.
I ain't got no idea. Fuck these hoes.
IG Glow be getting their ass whipped too.
Right.
You know what? Okay, cool. So then we'll move on to. I mean, I'm not about to argue with you two. I just cannot. I cannot. I can hold my own with y'all, but y'all get on my damn nerves today. So we're gonna move on to Ask
You
Society.
gotta let that hurt go.
I'll get over it tomorrow. I'm
I'm
about to go home, eat my burrito, and cheat on my diet and call it a day. So
Don't let us fuck your whole little diet up now. Like this ain't another
no, I paid
conversation.
good money for that burrito yesterday. I got the super one.
From where?
Sagebrush Cantina in Lake Orion. The
You
shit
been
is
eating all
bomb.
type of shit.
What do you mean?
I thought you said you was at Churchill's and you was at the other spot. And
That was last week. I get a cheat day, thank you. And I didn't have Taco Tuesday, so I went to Sagebrush.
So that big ass chick
sweater on.
was yesterday.
This was all
I
tell the
am.
story.
No,
Let's see what's
I
going
am.
on. This little weekend. Okay.
I just want to put it out there that Tasha is stripping on the podcast.
I am not stripping. I just showing that I am toning up and losing weight.
Trying to
and
get your summer vibe.
I'm trying to.
You got a
summertime-
vacay?
I'm trying to be summertime found for my man, but I guess that make me a weak hoe, as you would say.
Glad you looking at
You
her.
agree? You agree over there? Oh, you can't talk? Okay. Somebody else agree too. This is some bullshit. I am so trying to be on women's side and I'm not winning. I'm trying to be on women's side.
Never.
I am trying to be on
I
women's
really
side.
hope that we get a lot of people that really listen to this episode so they go in on you because you are just not on women's side. You just really not seeing
This
it
is
at all levels.
unbelievable. And I feel like I'm always on
And for
women's
somebody
side.
that really want to sit there and talk about, as in the United States, that black people need to take control of themselves and their communities. Women are a minority and we are trying to take control, but we cannot when we have men like you.
How the fuck
that
is it
think
being like me,
so,
Rock? And I'm sitting there trying to tell him, nigga, put his hands on you, get rid of him.
Terrible.
You telling me, are you trying to stay in a relationship? I'm trying to get rid of the nigga.
Nope, she ain't trying to
I'm
stay.
confused on this one.
Huh?
Husbands.
Dog, I ain't got time for this shit. Finish up with what you saying. Shit.
Because Jill ain't trying to be in on this. So Jill Gills. She ain't trying to be in on
She got a
this.
damn
Erica.
opinion. She'll
Erica.
say something.
What's gonna come?
Say something too.
She I ain't abusing people governments, but she ain't trying to be in on it.
Alright.
That's what it
Don't worry
is.
about it then.
You really ain't gonna IG Glow Up this week?
Nah.
IG Glow Up for the week is T from Round the
Nah,
Way.
hell
Oh, you gotta wait till you get your second party and all that. No, fuck that.
Hell no.
It's ready.
Nah, you ain't ready yet, baby. Don't worry about it.
Nah, bullshit. We can go to Ask a Side Nigga though, for real.
Alright.
So, Ask a Side Nigga, our question of this week is, I want attention from my dude, but he with his main chick. What should I do? Expose him or wait for my turn?
Hold on. Your first mistake, sweetheart, is saying I want attention from my dude.
Side dude.
That ain't your nigga.
Oh
I didn't
yeah.
even peep that. I love when you talk about that. You really get real intelligent when you talk about it. It be nigga intelligent, but it's intelligent as fuck.
That's
Please.
not your man. What do you
You are
mean?
so right.
What do you mean
I'm
you
agree with
won't-
you on this one.
Yeah.
I'm pro woman, but that's not your nigga.
That's not your man.
Let's talk. Come on.
What you mean you want attention from your dude? That's number one. Secondly, blow up the spot. Are you crazy?
Oh.
Listen, baby. Listen.
Murder, death, kill.
That
Listen.
no crazy.
Listen, sweetheart. Let me tell you this. Number two. You don't even know if you want this nigga full time. You don't know all the shit that come with this motherfucker.
I agree with that. Go ahead, preach on.
Speaking on this episode, he might be
agreeing
beating
with
her
that
ass.
Right.
No, we're not gonna take it there.
I mean,
but,
I'm just saying. It might be one of his,
his vices.
list.
Yeah, okay.
He might like to beat bitches'
All right,
ass, but
all right.
he only get you 6 to 8 hours a week, so he don't got time to whoop your ass. Third, baby, have you looked up the rules of side nigga though?
Hell no.
I think you should write a book.
I might write a book. 'cause
Catching
people-
feeling is what? Rule number 1?
No, you allowed to catch feelings, but you
Are
gotta
you?
keep them motherfuckers in the bottom.
Okay.
You need to have them on the checklist, Pete.
Yeah, you have to
I ain't talking to you no more.
understand. You gotta understand that there are rules and regulations and just downright common be a good personisms. I just made that the fuck up.
You did, but
Personalisms.
I'm glad you noted that you did.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
I mean-
go ahead, preach, brother.
I don't know. I'm just totally outdone by this young lady. I don't understand this whole.
Go ahead,
She
preach,
just
J.
she
Rock
threw me
did.
off from the front talking about I want more time with my dude, and he got a main chick. Like that ain't your dude. So.
But when he up in there, she tell him nothing to you.
I got a
She think that's her nigga.
I got a solution.
Do we want to hear it?
Yeah. Men be faithful.
You ain't never been nobody's side, nigga. Remember, you leave as soon as ain't nobody fucking on your checklist.
I don't know what the side nigga thing about. I ain't never been
That's what
attracted
this-
to a
that's
woman
what
that
this
had a
segment
dude.
is, though.
I don't do that. I'm sorry.
And then
I don't
so
do that
We
shit.
don't want to hear your fucking barbaric
ma'am,
He-Man, women hater shit on
what
there.
I would advise you,
Go ahead, J. Rock.
what I would advise you, because obviously we talking about 3 adults, right?
Hurting all the hoes against
We're
me.
talking about 3 adults. What I would advise you is you probably need to, if you need more of his time, you probably need to be more flexible about when you available to spend time with him. Because there's 3 of y'all.
Maybe she needed her own nigga, so it could be a foursome.
I mean, yeah, you can get your own nigga, but
Maybe she wouldn't be spending so much time focused on her dude if she had her own man. What you think?
but that's not what she's saying. She's not saying that she want more time with the man. She's saying she want more time with this man. And like I say, the best way I can help you with this one is you just gotta be more flexible with what you can do, because I mean, I don't know if she has kids or if she has 1 job or 2 jobs. If you need more of his time, obviously he can only get away from his lady when he can get away.
You signed up.
Yeah.
What we talking about here?
It's just that you need to be more flexible. You need to be able to understand when he's available and make yourself available at those times.
I hope
One
when
more
she-
time.
I hope
do
when she-
not absolutely do not blow his spot up.
I hope
No.
when she came with dog with this, he changed it. He went and got a whole new motherfucking Metro number. He went and changed the email, his Instagram, Facebook, everything. Get rid of her. She
Did y'all
ain't-
see-
She's a bad side chick, homie.
Did y'all see on Instagram today, which kind of talks about what we talked about, and I don't know if it was on Twitter. Yes, I found it. It was on the Shade Room.
Scared me.
It was on the Shade Room on Instagram. No, it played to what we was talking about. So, chick, it's at Makathani1, posted, I've been dating a man for 7 years. We started a business together. We have a beautiful child, and right now I just found out he is married. If how he managed to hid this for so long, I don't know, but the pain that I'm feeling right now, I cannot explain to you guys. Ain't that I mean,
It's
she
the
was
ultimate-
a side chick
The
because he
ultimate
was
betrayal.
married.
The ultimate betrayal, but
Did y'all see that today?
she obviously didn't do her due diligence. I didn't see that.
Yeah, because that's a little different. Because she was forced into a side chick position. It's totally different. It's a difference
Please
between
explain.
it's a difference between somebody. Yeah, it's the difference between somebody who enters into this situationship with this dude knowing that he has a woman, and him, he hid his marriage and his other life. Like what she does, whatever she does, he brought that karma on himself.
Yeah.
That's all on him. Whatever you got coming to you, big fella.
You can't be lying,
Sorry
dog.
for you.
You cannot be out here lying to chicks, man. You got a woman, boy, you better say it.
But there's people out here showing her sympathy though.
For
One man
what?
out here
Yeah,
wrote,
they
"Do you
should
think
be.
he love you?" And she was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"At this point, I don't know." And then the homeboy wrote back, "I think he loves you. You have a business together. Sort this thing out." What the fuck type of shit is that?
Niggas cheat every day, baby.
What is this to sort out?
Niggas cheat every day, baby.
What is it to sort out?
Don't play your position, baby.
Come on now.
But she didn't have a position.
Yeah, you did. You.
No. For
She did-
7
she
years.
did do her due
I
diligence.
mean,
That's fucked up.
dude, he had this for 7 years. I mean, I'm
Remember I
not
told
gonna knock him on this, but he had it for 7 years.
That ain't long. Remember I told you your grandpappy was cheating on your grandmommy?
Oh my fucking God.
Niggas cheat every day, baby.
You fucking faking.
She didn't do her due diligence though. She obviously missed a beat somewhere. She allowed him to tell her or to sell her whatever dream he wanted to sell her, and she was okay with it because he was
How
there.
did she do her due
because
diligence? But this is different. This isn't just superficial. They started a business together. When you start a business with somebody, you got to go into their financials and stuff.
Not only started the business, they have a child
They have a
together.
child.
Like, there's no way.
That's dirt. That's grimy as fuck.
Listen, there's no way that you can tell me about this situation that, okay, here's gonna be the number one clue for a woman that her man got another woman or wife is he never stays the night with her.
Yeah.
Or she could never come to his place.
Yeah.
Obviously, he had something set up.
That happened.
Yeah. He had something set up to where he could go spend the night with her, or they could spend the night somewhere. So, like, I ain't gonna say she ain't do her due diligence. This nigga hid the clues well.
He could have been
For
a bad,
7 years?
He could have been a bad mama jammer.
Yeah, for 7 years. Listen.
There's some dudes out here who got some good rap. And but you know one thing about women, I'm gonna say this shit now. And I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It need to be said.
Damn, I just don't understand why you gotta say I'm gonna say this about women. You don't never hear me say on this podcast, I'm gonna say this about men. I think this about men.
But you should.
Yes, I do. We do hear you say
I do, but at the same time, I feel like I'm more understanding. P is more just like I'm gonna say this about women, and it's just that's it. It's
Because
whatever P say. P is
y'all-
the Judge Judy of the women.
But y'all, no,
this
but I
fucking
be really
podcast.
trying to help women though.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Go
My
ahead,
mother's
go
a
ahead.
woman.
Go ahead and say it. No.
I'm really serious about this shit. Niggas have the game of a lifetime. Alright? I'm telling you. Alright?
I ain't digging myself in my hole. Go ahead, keep
Yeah,
going.
you got niggas, boy. Alright. Niggas got the game of a lifetime.
No, Family Lamb right there. Family Lamb, you had your shit rolling, Family Lamb.
Family?
Family Lamb, you had your shit rolling, my nigga.
Niggas got the game of life. I ain't about to make Tasha already mad at me. I don't even know if she's gonna come back for episode.
You gotta be mad at you
But like I
every
said,
fucking episode.
big
So,
fella,
You gotta keep her around.
whatever she decides to do.
Nigga.
That's fucked up shit, but I just feel like that really went well with what you was talking about today. I want to
Easy,
get your,
baby.
want to get your take on that. So, do we really even know IG gloves?
No, ain't no blow up. You said it wasn't no blow up.
It's T from round away, just in case you guys want to know. So, again, make sure you guys subscribe to our show on SoundCloud.
Hey, yeah, we out, man. We don't want to talk about that shit no more.
We ain't out. I was talking. There you
Okay.
go, cut me off again. I thought you said that you wasn't gonna do that.
Why lie?
You lie about a lot of stuff. That's why me and you disagree.
Hold
I
on,
think-
hold on. Damn, fuck that. We ain't done. How you gonna bring up my nigga Fab? You ain't bring up Chris Breezy.
What about him? You talking about chucking that girl?
Sure.
I think they was playing around for real.
No, them faces was all serious faces.
I will say this though.
It's all serious
I
faces.
will say this. I do think that it was a serious face, but I am going to play devil's advocate on this one. She said that they was just playing around. So if she say that I'm not about to play judge and jury on this one. If she say they playing around, case closed. Boom.
Just like girls that got beat up said, I walked into a door.
I hit my face on the curb.
I'm not going into this with y'all.
I was
We talked about why they say that, because niggas like y'all don't trust the fact that they have a person to talk to and it's gonna help them get out of that situation.
You ain't
Now, going to what I was going to say.
Cut me off.
Ladies, if you are being abused at home, especially if you have black children, hit me up, Coach J in the Lab on Instagram. I will do whatever I can to help you get out of that situation. And that's not playing no games, and
Black
nothing.
Polar Bear.
Whatever I can do to help you
Do
get out
not
of
hit
this
that. Do
situation.
not hit that nigga up on
Black
IG.
Polar Bear 00
Don't hit him up
gmail.com.
on Twitter.
Email.
That nigga will throw you under the bus
No, I
and tell
won't.
you a
No, I
nothing ass
won't.
bitch from getting that nigga in the first place. Do not. This is a disclaimer. Do not come to
No,
P
you-
for any relationship advice,
Why you
especially if you
trying to-
are in a abusive
Tasha, you do know I gotta,
relationship.
you do
Please
know I gotta
go
hit these
and
streets,
seek-
right?
Please go and seek out another woman because that's the only help you're gonna
You
get.
know I gotta
Don't-
hit these
don't-
streets, right? You gonna have
Nah.
motherfuckers out here looking for me. Don't do that.
Are you talking about women?
Period. You
Well,
gonna
then
have
I
motherfuckers
think
out
we
here
really
looking
need
for
to
me.
get rid of the Second Amendment because if the bitch got a gun, she gonna shoot your ass on sight.
How she gonna shoot me? She know I'm ready. You know I'm ready.
Make sure you subscribe to our page on SoundCloud.com. Straight Shot No Chase. Follow us on IG at STR8 Shot No Chase. Make sure you leave in the comments how much you can't stand this nigga P and his He-Man woman hater ass.
I cannot understand how you
This
call me a
is-
woman hater.
T. Follow me on IG at T from Round the Way.
I'm a man of the streets. Just know I speak for the people. All right. Fuck what she talking about. Right?
Yeah, it's me. It's J-Rod. Retired side nigga. So, you know, if you need some advice, hit me up, man. I don't know what T talking about, man. I'm
tripping
gonna
with
try
that.
to lead you
And
well.
we off on that one because they know what I'm talking about. And from there, thank you guys for listening. We'll see you next time.
Yee.
Straight shot, no chaser, I'm an innovator. Got ups and downs, highs and lows like an elevator. But you keep pressing on my buttons, you the detonator. NATE and warrant to the G, them regulators. AK with this beat up, yeah, that's a living legend. He finna go for round 2 with the Prince of the 7. Rest in peace, Darnell Lindsay, I know you in heaven. You looking down at me, you smiling at me, yes, I'm a blessing. Sometimes I go from good to bad, it could change in the flash. You sitting on your high horse, now it's about what you had. Just a few days, you had that bag, now you down to your last. Take a straight shot and don't chase it. Wanna see you face it. Look you in your eyes when you taste it. All I seen was fake shit. You ain't really body, you just ran the fake blitz. Midwest slang and I'm using it to make this paper. I run the city block to block from the crab house to capers. Straight shot, no chaser.